Nigri, Ni, Mwanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means go with us. Matthew 1:23, Acts 4:12. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigritiia, which means land of the gods. Kiswahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta Kinte. Amani, Toka, you, peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to be here. Hump Day, Wednesday. Reading from the Book of Life. Kitty Bucha, using Ima. Reading from the book, the New Testament of Emmanuel. Agano, Jipya, Imanuel. Reading from the second Epistole of Paul, the Apostole to the Corinthians, chapter 3. Do we begin again to commend ourselves, or do we need, as some others, epistoles of commendation to you, or letters of commendation from you? You are our epistole, written in our hearts, known and read by all men. Clearly, you are an epistole of Emmanuel, ministered by us, written not with ink, but by the Spirit of the living God of gods, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of flesh, that is, of the heart. And we have such trust through Emmanuel toward God of gods. Not that we are sufficient of ourselves to think of anything as being from ourselves, but our sufficiency is from God of gods, who also made us sufficient as ministers of the new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. But if the ministry of death, written and engraved on stones, was glorious, so that the children of Israel could not look steadily at the face of Moses because of the glory of his countenance, which glory was passing away. How would the ministry of the Spirit not be more glorious? For if the ministry of the condemnation had glory, the ministry of righteousness exceeds much more in glory. For even what was made glorious had no glory in this respect because of the glory that excels. Mm. For if what is passing away was glorious, what remains is much more glorious. Therefore, since we have such hope, we use great boldness of speech. Unlike Moses, who put a veil over his face, so that the children of Israel could not look steadily at the end of what was passing away, but their minds was blinded. For until this day, the same veil remains unlifted in the reading of the Old Testament, because the veil is taken away in Emmanuel. But even to this day, when Moses is read, a veil lies on their heart. Nevertheless, when one turns to God of gods, the veil is taken away. Now, God of gods is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of God of gods is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of God of gods, are being excuse me, but we all with unveiled face, beholding. Wait a minute, hold up. I forgot what else. Excuse me. Let me go to 17. Now the goal of goals is the spirit, and where the spirit of the goal of goals is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the goal of goals, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the spirit of the goal of goals. Uh-oh. I don't think you heard what he said. But even to chapter 3, verse 15, but even to this day, when Moses is read, a veil lies on their heart. Yeah, a veil lies on their heart because they can't see. Because when Moses pulled his hand out, it was white with leprosy. They look at that and it says what it says. It tells you what's what. He was told to put his hands inside his robe. And when he pulled it out, his hand was white with leprosy. But so many folks look at that and still can't see the purity and the blackness. Go to God said, feed the public on the head, vote for that. One more time. One more time. It tells you whiteness began with leprosy. It tells you right there where whiteness come from, leprosy. And then when you go to 2 Kings 5:27, it tells you even more because, bam, there it is. Behold, Naaman, who went in, black, and came out covered head to toe with leprosy. One more time. And his offspring and his descendants will share the curse of leprosy. One more time. I didn't write the book. I wrote this. I wrote what it called a self. Yes, that's my right. Just like they keep saying, oh, man wrote that book. Yes, he did. Duh. I wrote this. But it was already written. I wrote this. But then again, mine said the book of life. See? And see this little added stuff? That's mine. One more time. But book of life. I wrote that. What it called itself. See. You got to start looking and start seeing. Chapter 3, verse 16. Nevertheless, when one turns to go to gold, the veil is taken away. Now, gold of gold is the spirit, and where the spirit of gold of gold is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of gold of gold, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the spirit of gold of gold. One more time. Not God, gold of gold. One more time. I keep telling people, stop letting somebody tell you who you is and then tell you who you ain't. Right there, verse 7. But of the ministry of death written and engraved on stones was glorious, so that the children of Israel could not look steadily at the face of Moses because of the glory of his countenance, which glory was passing away. One more time. One more time. Y'all look at Moses and still can't see Moses. One more time. One more time. It says right there. Put his hand in and it came out white. But see, seeing the glory of him, like me, you gotta see up. Keep telling y'all. You guys to see up. Because when you see up, he will see down into your face and he will take the veil away so that you can see. One more time. See, y'all looking at the same words. He pulled his hand out and turned white with leprosy. But you can't see. You can't see. But that means everything else about him was not. One more time. You can't see that the glory is in the blackness. One more time. You can't see that's where the glory is. Because you got the veil over your face. Because you're bowing your head. See up. See up. What did it say? What did it say? What did it say? Let me read that again. What did it say? Nevertheless, when one turns to go to gold, the veil is taken away. Chapter 3, verse 16. When one turns to gold, the veil is taken away. In other words, you see up to go to gold, and he removed the veil. You can't look down. You looking down, how you going? What? Really? You bowing your head, really? See up. Oh, I saw the sun. I saw the sun above. I saw the sun above. Thank you very much, gold. Thank you very much, Father. Thank you very much, Father. I saw the sun above. Thank you very much, Father. I saw the sun above. Thank you very much, Father. Because you see up, and he will remove the veil, and then you can see. You can see Emmanuel. You can see gold. You can see Moses. One more time. You can see Emmanuel's job. His mission was to come and let people know that the beginning was and is the beginning. The beginning was and is the rules and regulations was different. They were different. One more time. Because the world was not as populated. But as the world got more populated, one more time. In the beginning, you don't touch nobody dead. But as the world became more and more populated, you got more and more dead bodies. So Gold said, if it is your job to touch the dead, and you are not cursed. But you, like me, who ain't job is to touch the dead, I'm cursed because I ain't got no business touching nobody dead. It's not my job to be touching dead people. What am I touching dead people for? If it's my job, okay. I ain't disrespecting him. But at the beginning, no, you don't touch dead people, period. Period. One more time. That's the beginning. That's why I was listening and I heard somebody say, I don't believe in the Old Testament. Excuse me? And that's why them leapers, white offspring, split that book and passed out the New Testament so that you can learn their truth, which is about Jesus. One more time. The old and the new are together. They are not separated. They are separated by the old ends and the new begins. That's the separation. Not from this book is the Old Testament and this book, no. No. They pass out the New Testament to get you so that you can't say what you see. You're looking at Jesus, but you can't say Jesus. Just yesterday, I got the chance to get another individual, teach him some knowledge. I told him, you got knowledge, right? Just, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to teach you some knowledge. What's the first letter in Jesus? And you know what he said? J. And I went from there to explain to him why he can't say Jesus. Because his brain been brain whitewashed. His brain been so locked in that the first thing when he look at that, he think G. He thinks G. But see, now he has choices. Like I told him, now you have choices. Now when you look at that J, you're going to be able to see that J. And when you can say that J, then you can say Emmanuel. Matthew 1:23, whose name means go with us. Acts 4:12, only one name given to man. Guarantee heaven. Excuse me. His name ain't God with us. Excuse me. Acts 4:12, one name given a man to get to heaven. Excuse me. Excuse me. That would be my big brother, your big brother, our big brother, whose name ain't God with us. But you got to go over there one more time. Take the veil off, but you got to see up. You got to see up. Because when you see up, one more time, he going to see down, look dead into your face, and he going to take the veil away. If you want the veil to be removed, you got to see up. As I sit here and celebrate the third month of 2025, because I'm no longer white folks' fool. One more time. I'm 67 years old. Just turned 67. And I've been for all my life April Fools, and I trick somebody and laugh and giggle. And I always wonder where it come from. I don't need to wonder no more. Pope Gregory changed it in 1582 from April 1st to January 1st. And those who couldn't, and those who were still celebrating April 1st was called a fool. Because no, it used to be that way. Don't pay attention to Mother Nature and what she says. Everything is getting ready. April showers bring May flowers. Don't pay no attention to that. Pay attention to Pope Gregory. Bam. Choices. I'm celebrating the third month of 2025 because I see up, and he taking more and more of the veil off my face one more time so that I can see, because I'm seeing up. I'm not looking up. I see up. Go to gold. And he see down into my face and removing layers and layers and layers of the veil off my face one more time. Did you not hear what they said? His face was so glorious they couldn't see his face. One more time. Parables, but not. Parables, but not. One more time. His hand turned white with leprosy. See? See? One more time. See? Trip C's, Trip C's, Trip C's. Cool, calm, collected. WWW, whole wide world. Niggity, ni, Mwanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Imanuel, Imanuel, whose name means go with us. Matthew 1:23, Acts 4:12. In the name of the true motherland, Nigri Tia Nigritiia, which means land of the gods. Ki Swahili, Tower Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta Kinte. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above. Happy New Year's, my brothers, my sisters. How? As I celebrate, do you see what's happening around this world? Pay attention to what's happening around the world, baby. Pay attention to what's happening right here in the USA. America. America. Pay attention. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us.